Good morning, y'all. We're out here. We're going to do component location on a engine today. I'm going to walk y'all through the component locations on several components on this truck behind me. Hopefully this will help some folks, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, here we are. We're looking at the side of a Detroit diesel in this Freightliner. We're on the passenger side of the truck. This is our exhaust pipe coming out. It's coming out of our turbo. Our turbo is spun by the exhaust gas coming out of the exhaust manifold, which is directly behind the turbo. And our turbo pulls fresh air in from the air filter and pulls it in through the turbo and pressurizes it. And it follows around here to our intake air cooler. Here we are looking at our aftercooler. And what our aftercooler does for us is, once our turbo compresses the air, it's rather warm once the turbo compresses the air, and we want cool air coming into our engine. So it goes through our aftercooler and goes through, it's basically like a radiator, and it cools the air down before it gets over to the intake manifold on the other side of the engine. Here we are looking at the side of our Detroit passenger side still. This is our water pump right here. And there's our vibration dampener and our accessory drive pulley right there on the bottom of the engine on the crankshaft. Alright, we've come around to the driver's side of the vehicle. This is the other side of our after air cooler. This is the other side of where our turbo pushes the air in. On the other side, it comes out over here and it heads into our intake manifold on this side of our engine. And our intake manifold is going to allow air to go in on the intake stroke of each cylinder through the intake manifold. Detroit 60 series. There's a better shot of the air filter housing. And right here we're looking at our air compressor for our air system on the vehicle. This air compressor will build the air for the brakes, the suspension, and any other air accessories on the vehicle. And this is our air compressor right here. But actually on the back side of it is our fuel pump. So it's pretty dandy design. It's just driven through the air compressor. And we got one of our fuel filters and water separators right here. Alrighty, we're still on the driver's side. This is our ECM, ECU, whichever one you want to call it on this Detroit. Basically the brains of the engine. Alrighty, well that was a few components of our engine in this old military Freightliner. Hope y'all learned something, and please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.